I had a comment that I want to read you guys on uh, my Primal Magic story. This guy, D. McDougal 6183, said, I read your short story and thought it was good. I can see parts of your background shining through with soccer development, salsa dancing, etc. At first, I thought it was a little cheesy, but you put some really interesting concepts into it. It was a good story overall. Might be worth pursuing writing. And I replied, yeah, there were some cheesy parts in there. I was losing my marbles. I spent so long in the hole that I was diagnosed with vitamin D deficiency. The plan was for these two characters to give birth to the protagonist and to follow his life as he grew up to eventually become the leader of the human race and save humanity from an existential threat, all while living in a world where the human race governed their affairs using a responsive electoral process. He would have the powers of a tyrant and would basically be a god. And at the end of the story, the people are no longer frightened enough to give their voice and their political power to one man, and they start thinking about more trivial and personal things. And because the foundations of the God King's power are rooted in the responsive electoral process, it is impossible for him to hold power, and he is reduced to the level of an honored citizen, known and respected, but possessed of no more authority than anyone else. This system is, in a sense, modeled on the direct democracy practiced in the city-state of Athens, except designed to scale to handle billions of people. It's intended to solve the two problems of current representative democracy, which are, one, I have to choose from a list of 2 or 3 assholes to speak for me, and two, if by some miracle I find one I believe in, I have no recourse if he turns out to be a fraud. If I had managed to find an agreeable wife to play the companion to my Doctor Who, a woman who trusts me, speaks her mind freely, respects my judgment, and follows my leadership, I would have Elon Musked this shit into existence. But I ended up turning into the Christopher Eccleston version of Doctor.